What if I told you the universe can answer you in just 24 hours? Most people wait months, even years, but you don't have to. There is a law that never fails, and it works faster than you imagine. The moment you align with it, miracles begin to unfold instantly. Doors open, opportunities appear, and life bends in your favor. Stay with me, because I'm about to show you exactly how to do it. The word you speak is never idle. It is charged with power, alive with energy, and it goes forth to build or to destroy, to open doors or to close them. Every word that leaves your lips is a command to the invisible forces that surround you. Some wonder why their lives remain tangled in lack and delay, yet they speak each day of struggle, of fear, of impossibility. They say, "Nothing ever works out for me." And the universe, faithful as always, reflects their decree. The law never fails, it only mirrors the seed planted. If you plant thorns, thorns will rise. If you plant roses, roses will bloom. Your tongue is the rudder of your destiny. Where it turns, your life follows. If you desire abundance, you must speak abundance. If you long for peace, you must declare peace. To speak of sickness while yearning for health is to water the weeds and starve the garden. Every spoken word sets in motion unseen currents, moving swiftly to gather evidence in the physical world. And the universe does not delay, it responds to the vibration instantly. The moment you speak in alignment with truth, the moment you affirm what is already yours, a chain of events begins, and within 24 hours, you will see signs that the command has been heard. But understand this: idle words of doubt cancel the decree. Many plant a seed in the morning and uproot it by evening with a careless statement of fear. They say, "I know it's coming," and then whisper, "But what if it doesn't?" That "what if" is the thief that steals the harvest. You must speak with unwavering certainty, for the word spoken in faith does not waver. If you desire a change, begin now. Speak aloud what you wish to see. Let your words be alive, bold, and filled with expectancy. Say, "Divine supply flows to me freely and without delay. All that I need comes to me in perfect order. I stand in the center of abundance, and nothing can withhold my good." These are not empty phrases, they are creative forces that shape reality. Speak them as though you already see the result, and the invisible will clothe itself in the visible. Remember, words are not mere sounds, they are decrees. Every declaration is a seed sown in the soil of time, and time is swift to bring the harvest when faith waters the ground. So I tell you, watch your words, for what you release today is shaping the miracle that will meet you tomorrow. There is a vast difference between pleading and commanding. Many spend their days begging the universe for what is already theirs, and in their pleading, they confess lack. They send out the vibration that they are small, powerless, and undeserving. The universe, ever faithful, echoes back the very vibration they have spoken, and so their waiting lengthens, their desires remain distant, and their hearts grow wary. But when you rise in authority and speak as one who knows the truth, creation itself bends to your word. You do not beg the sun to rise, it rises by divine order. In the same way, you must not beg for your good, you must claim it, for it has already been written with your name upon it. When you plead, you say, "I do not yet have it." But when you command, you declare, "It is mine now." There is no hesitation, no timidity in the voice of faith. A command carries the vibration of certainty. It is not arrogance, it is alignment. To command is to stand in your rightful inheritance, to speak as one who knows that the law responds instantly. When you declare with conviction, unseen forces move like an army, arranging circumstances and drawing the right people, the right opportunities, and the right supply into your path. Think of the seed that lies buried in the soil. It does not beg to grow. It knows the law, and by divine authority, it pushes upward into the light. In the same way, your desires are planted by a higher power, and they are meant to come forth. But they await your command. Your words are the signal that gives permission for the unseen to unfold. To whisper with doubt is to keep the seed hidden underground. To speak with command is to break the soil and allow the harvest to emerge. You must train your tongue to speak in authority. Say, "This good is mine, and it comes to me swiftly. I live in abundance now. All doors are open to me now. Nothing can block the flow of what belongs to me." Speak not as one hoping, but as one possessing. The energy of possession calls forth the visible proof. Even within 24 hours, the universe will deliver evidence that your command has been heard and obeyed. So I tell you, stop begging for what already belongs to you. Stand tall, speak your word, and let the universe prove its obedience to your command. Expectation is the unseen hand that draws your desire from the invisible into the visible. You cannot half believe and expect to receive. The law does not work with divided minds. When you hope, you say, perhaps it will come. But when you expect, you declare, it is already on its way. Expectation is a magnet, pulling into form the very thing you hold in consciousness. Without it, words lose their power, and commands drift unanswered. With it, the universe responds with speed, because expectation collapses delay and summons evidence at once. Think of how you place an order for something you have purchased. You do not sit in doubt wondering whether it will arrive. You rest in quiet confidence, knowing that what is yours is already making its way to you. If you can trust a delivery promised by man, how much more should you trust the delivery promised by the universe? Expectation is the confirmation that the order has been placed, that the invisible is moving, that what belongs to you is already assigned to your hand. The tragedy is that many speak the right words but cancel them with their expectation of failure. They declare abundance but prepare for lack. They command health but keep expecting sickness. The universe answers expectation with equal force as it answers spoken word. This is why the one who expects disappointment always receives it swiftly, while the one who expects miracles is never left waiting long. Expectation does not require effort or strain. It is not anxious or restless. True expectation is calm, certain, and filled with joy. It knows, it does not ask how or when, for it trusts the unseen to orchestrate the perfect way. It rests in assurance, and in that resting, the unseen is free to work without obstruction. Doubt and fear block the flow, but expectation flings the gates wide open, allowing blessings to pour in unhindered. If you desire quick results, train yourself to expect only good. Say to yourself, I expect a miracle today. I expect open doors, right connections, and divine supply. I expect favor, health, and joy to surround me. Carry that expectancy as you move through the day, and watch how the universe bends itself to fulfill the decree. Within 24 hours, signs will appear, for the universe never fails to meet the one who truly expects. So I tell you, let your expectation be unwavering, for what you firmly expect today is already racing toward you with divine precision. Gratitude is the oil that smooths the wheels of manifestation. Where there is resistance, gratitude dissolves it. Where there is delay, gratitude removes it. Most people believe they must wait until the gift arrives before they give thanks, but the law works in reverse. It is the thankful heart that attracts the gift. To thank before you see is the highest demonstration of faith, and faith always receives quickly. Gratitude speaks to the universe, saying, I know it is done. I know it is mine. And when that knowing is released through thanksgiving, the unseen hastens to make itself visible. There are those who pray endlessly, yet their words are heavy with doubt. They ask, but they do not believe. Their hearts remain tense, their minds filled with worry, and so the law answers according to their vibration. But when you give thanks, you rise above worry and enter into certainty. Gratitude declares, the good I desire is already on its way, and I rejoice in it now. That vibration of joy is irresistible to the universe, for it must return in kind what you have released. To live in gratitude is to walk as though every need is already supplied, every prayer already answered. Even in the smallest things, give thanks. Give thanks for the air you breathe, for the roof above your head, for the smallest sign of progress. Each word of thanksgiving multiplies your good. The more you give thanks, the more you open the floodgates for blessings to pour in. Gratitude is not passive. It is an active force that calls forth abundance. Some wonder why their desires seem delayed, but they live in complaint rather than gratitude. They speak of what is missing, of what is lacking, and the universe echoes their song of lack. But when they shift their words and begin to thank, even without seeing, the atmosphere changes. Gratitude loosens the knots, breaks the chains, and sets miracles in motion. The moment you say, thank you, with conviction, unseen forces hurry to deliver the proof. So I urge you, do not wait for the evidence to appear. Begin today to thank as though you have already received. Say, I thank you that my good is here now. I thank you that doors are open, that supply flows, that health and joy are mine. Speak it with joy, feel it in your heart, and carry it as though the miracle has already landed. Within 24 hours, you will see signs that gratitude has cleared the path for your blessing. So I tell you, let gratitude be your song, for a thankful heart draws miracles as surely as a magnet draws iron. Faith must always be expressed in action. To merely speak words without living in alignment with them is like planting a seed and never watering it. The soil is fertile, the seed is good, but without action, it lies dormant. When you act as though your desire is already fulfilled, you set into motion a vibration that calls forth the very thing you seek. Action is faith made visible. It is the bridge between the invisible and the seen, and it signals to the universe that you are ready to receive. Too often people wait for circumstances to change before they act. They say, "When I have the money, then I will live abundantly. When I have the love, then I will walk in joy." But the law works in reverse. You must first act as if the supply is already yours, and the universe responds by bringing it into form. To sit and wait is to delay, to act is to accelerate. If you seek love, carry yourself as one already cherished. Speak kindly to yourself, dress in a way that honors your worth, and move through the world as though affection surrounds you. If you seek wealth, carry yourself with dignity, treat every coin with respect, and give generously as one who knows there is no lack. If you seek opportunity, prepare yourself, sharpen your skills, and act as though the door has already opened. Each action is a silent declaration that you believe, and belief wrapped in action is unstoppable. Do not mistake action for striving or struggle. It is not about forcing or pushing. It is about embodying the reality of your desire. When you walk as though it is already done, you create a vibration that cannot be denied. The universe matches your energy, rearranging people, places, and events to reflect the state you have chosen to live in. Within a single day, signs will begin to appear. An unexpected call, a chance meeting, a sudden shift in circumstances, all confirming that your action has set the law in motion. Even the smallest steps matter. Light the candle in expectation of the answered prayer. Set the table in anticipation of the feast. Write the plan as though the opportunity is already secured. Each step taken in faith is a message to the unseen. I am ready now. And readiness is the magnet that draws fulfillment swiftly. So I tell you, do not wait for proof before you act. Walk, speak, and live as though your good has already arrived. And within 24 hours, life itself will rise to meet your expectation. There is a sacred power in letting go. After you have spoken your word, commanded with authority, expected with certainty, given thanks, and acted in faith, you must release it. Too many plant their seed, then hover over the soil, anxious to see it sprout. They dig into the earth to check if it has begun to grow, and in their impatience, they disturb the very process that would have brought their harvest. The law works in silence, in stillness, in ways unseen by human eyes. Your part is to speak, believe, and release. The universe does not require your constant watching, it requires your trust. When you release, you declare that you know it is done. You no longer grasp, no longer chase, no longer question. You rest in the assurance that what you have set in motion is already unfolding. This release is not indifference, it is confidence. It is the calm after the command, the stillness after the declaration. Just as the archer does not chase the arrow once it has flown, so must you let your word travel freely, knowing it cannot miss its target. Those who hold tightly, clinging in fear, often delay the very good they long for. Worry is a chain that binds the blessing. Doubt is a wall that blocks the flow. But release opens the channel wide, allowing the miracle to move unhindered. The moment you let go, you step aside, and the universe rushes in to complete the work. In that surrender, everything quickens. Release is not weakness, it is supreme strength. It takes courage to trust the unseen. It takes boldness to rest when the world tells you to strive. But those who master release discover that life responds swiftly, that what they desire comes sooner, not later. For the relaxed heart is magnetic, and the trusting soul is a clear vessel for divine supply. So after you have spoken with power, expected with faith, given thanks with joy, and acted as though it is done, let it go. Release the need to control the details, release the urge to question the timing, release the fear that whispers it may not come. Lift it up and hand it over to the unseen with full assurance that it is already accomplished. So I tell you, speak your word, rest in your trust, and release it, for the miracle hastens to the one who lets go.